Hi, I'm Claire and this is Caroline, and we're both midwives working here at Airedale and Bradford. We know that increased fuel costs can make it harder to maintain a comfortable temperature in your home, particularly during the colder months. The recommended room temperature for babies is between 16 and 20 degrees. It can be tempting to wrap your baby up to keep them warm. However, we know that overheating a baby increases the risk of sudden infant death, previously known as cot death.
The basic principles of sleep safety are the same all year round. Place baby on their backs for every sleep. Use a firm, flat, waterproof mattress. Place your baby's feet to the bottom of their sleep space. Keep your baby smoke-free before and after birth. Place your baby in the same room as you for at least the first 6 months.
There are some additional points to think about in the colder months. If you are using sheets and blankets, use lightweight ones instead of thick, fleecy ones. If your baby is cold, you can add another layer. Firmly tuck in the sheets and blankets, but no higher than the shoulders, to avoid the risk of your baby's head being covered by loose bedding. If you are using a sleeping bag, don't add extra blankets on top. Add an extra layer of clothing or choose a higher tog of sleeping bag if needed. Make sure you are choosing the right size and tog for your baby. Babies lose heat through their heads, so it is important not to use a hat indoors.
Don't use hot water bottles in any baby sleep space, as they can make your baby too hot. Babies shouldn't lie on or have anything soft around them, particularly their heads, as this can cause them to overheat. Cot bumpers can cause a risk of accidents to babies. They can get entangled in the ties and material. Don't be tempted to use them to make your baby's sleep environment cosier. Weighted swaddles, weighted blankets and weighted sleeping bags are not recommended for babies under 1 year due to the risk of overheating or covering the head. It is not safe to place your baby's cot next to a radiator or any heat source, like a portable heater, directly aimed at your baby. Babies are unable to regulate their temperature, so could potentially end up getting too hot and are unable to move out of the way of the heat source. A room thermometer is a good way to check the temperature in your room. You don't need to spend a lot of money. Affordable ones can be purchased in many different places. Sleeping on a sofa or chair increases the risk of sudden infant death by 50 times. Never be tempted to sleep on a sofa or armchair with your baby.
Your baby should have a clear, flat sleep space close to caregivers both day and night time. If you decide to share your bed with your baby, there is some guidance to follow. Keep all adult bedding away from baby. A baby sleeping bag is a good way of giving your baby their own bedding when bed sharing. To avoid accidents, do not bring other children into bed with you if you are sharing your bed with your baby. Babies should never be left alone in an adult bed. Make sure they cannot fall out of bed or become trapped between the bed and the wall. It is very dangerous to bed share if you or your partner smoke, have consumed alcohol or drugs, if your baby was born before 37 weeks or was a low birth weight, or if you are extremely tired.
Wherever your baby's sleep space is, keep it clear, keep it simple, keep it safe. For more information, please have a look at the Lullaby Trust website, Safer Sleep and Safer Sleep in Winter.